always on the move.
Agreed.
We're bumming he's not here today, but we're looking forward to having Anthony on and glad to see you all too. So we'll go here and get started. So hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome to 1 Million Cups Lake Norman for the regulars, which I believe is most of us, but there might be a new face or two as well, where we're caffeinating entrepreneurs nationwide every Wednesday. The 1 Million Cups is founded by the Kauffman Foundation, sponsored by the Kauffman Foundation, who works with communities and entrepreneurship and education to increase opportunities in this space, to learn, take risks, and see success. The mission of 1 Million Cups is to lower that barrier to education, resources, and connections for all types of businesses throughout the nation. This is us here at the top of the screen before COVID at the Hurt Hub as well. And we're building back up to pre-COVID levels. We're trying to create consistency weekly, so having y'all here regularly makes a big difference. And so thanks for being here. And it's a great opportunity for the presenters to share their business. So if you have any local businesses in mind or your own and you haven't spoken before, please help us out, spread the word, or apply to present. We'd love to have you personally on the platform and space. So there's 1 million cups all across the United States. This is just the Southeast region pictured here. So check out your calendar if you'd like to present or are in a different city some Wednesday morning. It could be a great opportunity to check out the local scene or be heard with a different group of people. So there's a few key pillars of what 1 Million Cups stands for. We're looking for presentations, not pitches, and looking to build those deeper, authentic connections. Many of us have attended many Wednesdays, as mentioned, but we're looking for more people. And myself, I started coming here a few months back after hearing about it through an event at the Hurt Hub, but the organization is run for the community, by the community, and is radically, intentionally inclusive. So the core program, the structure of what we do, it starts with a 6-minute presentation by a presenter, and then it's followed by a 20-minute Q&A. And then we ask that last question, which is, what can we do as a community to help you and your business? And there's always that free cup of coffee as well. So spread the word, sharing what you do, and apply to present at the link here below. If you have any questions finding the link or in presenting, we can help with that as well. But there's that link at the bottom. And if you haven't yet, be sure to check us out on social media or our mobile app. If you have any questions, we can help with this as well. Follow us, share us, like us, take a pic, be here. As far as ways to connect, we've got a great partnership with Innovate Charlotte, which is actually going through some changes, and they're going to be coming to the Hurt Hub here shortly. So many changes here at the Hurt Hub, and then also for Launch Lake Norman. They've got a wonderful mentorship program, and our presenter today actually works with them in some respect. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask about that. All right, well, with that, in just a moment here, I'll be turning it over to our presenter today, Anthony Cirillo with Sage Stream. We would like to welcome Anthony to the stage.
All right, let's get our slides back there.
No worries. Are y'all able to see the screen? Great. All right. No rush, but
All right.
All righty. Well, we can start the presentation now whenever you are ready.
All right. First of all, can everybody see the slides?
I can see ways to connect. Is that what it looks like?
You can see the slides. You can. Oh, no, that's the PowerPoint. You gotta put it in presentation. You gotta go here. I can do it. Right.
I have it as under.
There we go. Sage stream.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see that.
All right. There we go. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Anthony Cirillo. I'm president of Sage Stream, the Senior Entertainment and Education Network. So essentially, the problem is social isolation among seniors is at epidemic proportions, especially for women over 70 years of age. It affects their health as well as their overall health and cognitive health. Staffing in senior living is in crisis. It's been in crisis. It's gotten worse. Activity directors turnover every 6 to 24 months, obviously causing poor quality of care. So what we're trying to do is alleviate some of that, starting in assisted living. And Sage Stream, it's a pretty straightforward concept. The idea is that we're going to do a daily subscription-based, live as in live in the moment, entertainment education program. So think of it as maybe a variety show updated for the 2020s, but not just Frank Sinatra music, right? Because the audience is changing and growing. And so that's the essence of the concept. There's obviously a lot more that goes into it. What I'm here for today and going to Rotary clubs and applying for grants for is to try to get my platform developed. So the idea is that we are going to be able to go to our website, securely log in, and everybody's going to go to an embedded player, whether that's a Vimeo or whatever, and watch the same program, which helps on two ways. First of all, it helps for scaling. So I don't have to create programs for each individual client, at least until I have the luxury of being able to do that. And also from a diversity of comments, having a diverse community, being able to use the chat, assisted by the activity director or the home health aide, perhaps. So I have self-funded most of this to date, and that's why I am a little bit stonewalled at the moment. But what makes us different? So we have an international roster of talent, very high caliber. If you want to put that in the Q&A, ask me about it, because I would love to tell you about them. I believe we're the only entertainment-based solution that's out there, and I have a pretty robust business plan. We're live and interactive. We have an intergenerational component in our vision where we will have students go out and provide social and tech support. Assisted living has essentially told us that we are a staffing solution for them. They get the concept of the entertainment, the caliber, but if they can help not bring in higher paid staff on weekends and nights, we're a solution for them. What I think really makes us different is our brain health and connecting music to brain health. I have a relationship with the Lieber Institute for Brain Development at Johns Hopkins University, and I have a neuroscientist, Raul, who assists me. And we have a whole video on what happens in your mind when, in your brain when music is playing. But essentially, this is a screenshot from there, and it shows you all the areas of the brain that light up when music is playing. And obviously, those make connections and make the brain stronger. So just entertainment and music for music's sake can do great things. You don't have to have a class. You don't have to be absolutely actively learning. I have a video. I am 80% confident it's not going to play the audio. However, if it doesn't, just wave your hands crazily and say, I can't hear the audio, and I will explain what my friend is saying. So this is one of my artists in the UK. His name is My Mate George. And what he does is build cues into all of his programs that help people with cognitive and memory issues. Let's see if he works.
The general thing is about mood. It's all about mood in the end, mood and atmosphere. So it's all geared to that. But the mood I'm trying to create here is the sense that I'm in the same room as somebody else. I don't want them to feel like they're just watching the telly. So I always have my high-tech display screen, which is actually a bottle of Corona with a toilet roll. And the date, I always have the date prominently displayed. I talk about what day it is, so that's about orientation in time. I have a different character that comes down and joins me on what I call the main stage every day. My shirt changes colour, but it's always the same shirt, so people can something stays the same, but something's different. I have a different mug each day for people to pick up on. I always wear the boater hat, and I try and queue up the next day's song so people remember from the day before. I try and refer back to yesterday's song. I number the songs so people know, oh, there's been like 100 of these songs already. Maybe I can go back and look at others. And I always have a snack during it, which may seem a bit random, but when carers are isolated at home, getting people to eat and drink is one of the most tricky things sometimes.
So you kind of get the idea. So we have a full business plan. I know who my competitors are, but I believe our value proposition is pretty strong and the pie is big enough. I am part of Launch Lake Norman here. My mentors have looked at my business plan. I have a ridiculously low price point of $100 per community, which could break us even if we have 100 communities. That's probably open to some scrutiny, but we've checked the numbers a few times. We have some traction. I have a couple of assisted living organizations that are in the wings waiting to pilot. Again, I have to build my platform. We partner with the National Association of Activity Professionals, who we did 2 weeks of free program for them. We have major press, US News and Yahoo, some major endorsers, and babyboomer.org will eventually have the network. So the team is me. I'm a healthcare professional. I've been in healthcare my entire life, in hospitals and then into aging services. But I've been a musician even longer than that, and I still gig locally. But in 1992, when I got out of bands that were playing in casinos and nightclubs and whatnot, I went into nursing homes, and it sort of kind of changed my life. So this is a culmination of 2 careers coming together. You can see I have some great partners, the Lieber Institute for Brain Development, UNCC Gerontology program, Music for Dementia in the UK. And I was just named to the board for the Institute for Music and Neurological Function. Our growth plan is to go through the continuum of senior care, but I would love to short circuit that by just becoming a benefit and a Medicare Advantage program, because that would offer it free to everybody and it would just take the sales cycle and shorten it. And so why I'm coming here, essentially, I'm trying to stir the pot to get my platform developed. I did get a small grant from my local Rotary. I'm a Rotarian. Rotary has interest in this because they do Alzheimer's research. You could see the cover of their magazine from a few months ago, Music and Memory. So they're very in tune with this. And of course, with the intergenerational part of this and youth, Rotary is big into that. So with that, I'll stop because I know I ran a little over, and welcome your questions.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Anthony, for presenting. So now we'll open up the floor for 20 minutes of Q&A.
That's an interesting model. I'd like to hear about how that feedback loop works.